took too long. All right, well, your loss.
Your loss.
No picture on the thumbnail. It's just going to be you. Yep, that's it. That's it. You had your chance. Let's see here. Ooh, that was the Mirage. Live. I'm going to do this. Where's that? That right there for the kid thing, right? Boom. Okay. Anything else I have to do?
I don't think so.
All right. I'm going live.
I had a couple pieces of broccoli.
It's good. I gave my dad one too.
I gave him, what are you talking about? I gave him like 4.
No, I gave him before he ate.
Oh.
I said, hey, tasted it. I said, this is going to be in your dinner because it's the sweet teriyaki sauce, chicken from the local Chinese place. Hello.
Yeah, it's so much different with that thing pushed back. I'm so glad we did it. Yo, 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 baby, pop.
Are you saying,
I'm making fun of you. Yes.
You're not doing a good job of it.
Um,
It's very convenient to have that pushback.
Oh.
It's going to bug you the whole time.
It's going to bug
Your
me.
OCD is
My
going to
OCD is going to come in. Dan doesn't get it. He moves something and it's driving me nuts.
We have the centerpiece in the middle of the table, but it gets in the way of...
It doesn't really, because we push it off to the right every time, and it's fine. It's just because Dan does it, I think, to piss me off.
I don't. Why would I care? It's just more convenient.
Because I think...
I'm sorry that you need everything aligned just perfectly.
Yeah.
And it will be fine, but as soon as it's over, it will go back to perfection. It's just like a muscle. You know, sometimes they stretch out and then they go back.
It doesn't work that way.
It does. It's like Kegels.
No. And
Yeah,
it
just
never goes
Kegels.
back the same way.
Sure, it goes back.
It never goes back. Do you think it went back? Exactly.
It's just different. It's just different.
You did? Online? Gracie, you're not supposed to do that online. Show your shirt. My shirt.
Oh, sorry. Why would I think anyone's talking to me?
Because you don't have the same type of people I have online.
No.
People like me better. Just, it is.
Stacy, did we do anything fun today?
I was on business calls all day. Literally business calls.
Which is
all day.
fun. That's fun.
It was fun. It's different. It was exciting, right? It was kind of exciting.
I finally got back to walking. It's been so hot, and then I didn't feel well. I haven't really been able to exercise since I got back from LA with Andrew. So
Kelsey, that's you.
So I got my walk in. That was fun.
How Cruise Queen, we do not randomly message followers. So if you could let us know what account messaged you, that would be greatly appreciated.
We will never message anybody asking for anything.
No.
It ain't us. There's a lot of fakes out there, and they are
really,
messaging
Keelan?
people, and it's scary. I don't know what their connection is, but people have, caught screenshots of other people. It's really scary, and I know it happens to most all creators. At some point, if you're on long enough, you're gonna get that stuff. Just beware.
Karma is coming. So if you, for some reason, get the account that sent it to you, give it to us so that way we can do what we need to do with it.
Yeah. It'll be taken care of
pretty quick.
in time. Yeah.
Yeah. He's eating dinner. This is always the time where he's eating dinner when we start.
He's not. You thought he was doing. I thought he was a little off today.
No, I thought he's been
really
calm. I actually got a couple of videos which I haven't been able to get in a long time. So, yeah, we both do. Well, Deanna didn't post a couple days. I posted. I've been posting every day.
I don't post every day anymore.
Every day?
Because I got 3 different channels, and I've been busy, and you can't always count on getting a postable video. I don't just put him on camera. It has to be something decent. So I don't always post, but I hope when I do, they're going to be worth watching. My hair is getting lighter. Thank you. Every time I look at it, Candace, who was on here, I saw her.
Megan, we will let you know as soon as we can. Yeah, we'll let you know as soon as we can. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Jessica.
How are you doing, anyone, Chrissy?
I am not snobby. I promise you I'm not snobby. Some things I might be snobby, but not everything.
less snobby now than you were maybe 10 years ago.
I was much snobby 10 years ago.
Yeah. Humility sets in
Oh, sorry.
when life
man.
visits you and sits
Wow,
on you for a
okay.
little while. Humility tends to
Kelsey?
creep its way in, which is a good thing.
Kelsey's gonna get blocked. If anyone wants to help me, I'm hiding in the basement. Stay in the basement, Goodman. Stay in the basement. Que El Chapo, ¿cómo estás? Ese.
That's Chapo. Directly from Colorado or what?
I'm gonna say this once and once only. Films on today in the UK. If you are looking to be blocked, that's exactly what
What's
you
on
do.
the UK?
That's exactly what you do. Anybody who is looking to get blocked, say something negative and you will be banned.
All right, wait, enough.
I'm just telling
It's been
them
said.
that.
All right.
This is why I hate doing lives with my
And
husband.
when I do lives myself, it never comes up.
Because you're not with me.
No, because I ignore it.
No, you don't.
All right.
Sometimes you get a little antsy, sometimes you respond. So don't act like you're a perfect human because you have many, many flaws within you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. But I'm not snobby.
Says the one who bought a Porsche.
A 2004 Porsche. It's the one thing I wanted in my life because that's because of Mark. My brother Mark always loved Porsches and he had one. And my oldest brother was the first one to get one. And then Mark bought it from him. And it was just something about one car my
Says
entire
the
life.
one who bought the
And I
Porsche.
still have it 20 years later.
Exactly.
So my God.
And who's driving it now?
It's
20 years later.
it's
Me.
a 20 some odd year old car.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly, it's vintage. It's a 996. They haven't made them in over 20
Can
years.
you say vintage again?
Vintage.
You said vintage.
It's vintage, vintage, whatever you want to say.
I'm waiting for the construction of the half door, you guys.
I'm done with construction, so we don't need any more construction. I'm constructed out.
Guess what? There's more construction.
No, there's whatever. We'll talk about it later.
Buying a nice car is not snobby. That was done 20 years ago. We have not bought a nice car since.
Bullshit. The Subarus are nice cars.
Not the same echelon
You bought
as
a
the Porsche.
freaking Expedition or whatever you bought. You bought
That's
a BMW.
No,
You
my
had an
BMW
X5.
X5
Snobby.
was like, and who had the M3?
For
Snob.
like a year, I just wanted to drive a convertible. That's right, I forgot about that. It was a convertible M3, but it was used, and then I sold it.
Just saying.
That was a fun car. I hope I don't get
And it was convertible. It
basal
was
cell
nice.
from it because I was so tan.
You're in a Bugatti. That's nice. We don't have that kind of money, so we're poor. That's why we have a 20-year-old Porsche. We can't afford that.
We're poor people snobs.
We can't afford. We keep cars for.
I'm drinking my Michelob Ultra.
Shit. Buy what you want. I wish you could buy what you want.
I don't.
You
There's
can't
nothing I really
instead.
want. I really
There are
don't care
many things
anymore.
I really want, but I can't buy them because I have kids who take.
And I'd rather give to my kids than buy for myself.
I have
That's
kids-
more rewarding. For
I
me.
have kids that take, so I can't. That's why I can't afford things.
Your kid
Kids.
gave you a nice gift. Your son, Andrew.
No, my kid is amazing.
Yeah,
I have
he's
amazing kids, but it doesn't. And for all you people, I'm gonna take a moment right now. Leave my husband alone. This is how you do. This is a teaching lesson for you. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Let me show you how it's done.
I don't need it.
Anyhow, all you people out there bagging on my husband and his fucking hair color, it is hideous. We know it's hideous. We know he doesn't look good. We know it sucks. I have to sleep with this man. He did this for charity, people.
Charity.
Charity.
And I took videos of me when it was even this like exponentially more ridiculous when I had that mustache.
And all
going.
you people who say he looks good, stop. He does not look good.
But at least they're being kind, right? I appreciate your kindness.
There are so many people who bag on you and I protect you every day. That's how a good spouse does it. I protect and I say, leave my husband alone. He did this for charity. You are looking quite orange though. He
Orange?
did this. You look,
What'd you say?
you look a little tad orange in this lighting. Go put on a hat. I can't. You look orange. Stop it. I cannot. Anyhow, we don't play this game. Do you think I would allow that shit to happen if it wasn't for fucking charity and no money was generated enough to help me do this shit and put up with this shit? If you guys like this, you need to please donate to Alzheimer's, because I have to look at this shit. I have to see this every day.
The link is on my bio on the talk.
And now he's looking
it's
orange.
All for charity, and it's still there. So
and it's looking more orange.
If you think it looks terrible, please donate.
I know,
if you
Mary,
think it looks good, please donate. It's tax deductible, and it is obviously a cause very near and dear to our hearts.
Jessica. And if you think it's horrible, remember, I wake up to that every day. I do. It's not cute, and it's a tad orange. Did I say that? Please help me. Can you please tell me what size t-shirt? Extra large. You guys who send grandpa larges, you guys, it's like a tight shirt. You know, people who shouldn't wear shirts that don't. Grandpa, I can barely get on
Grandpa's in
them.
fine shape. I mean, it's not like he has to worry about.
No, but people send him a large. Larges are not in his repertoire. He is an extra large and everything, please. Yeah, you guys, do you think I would do this to him? But I will not tolerate the rudeness on my husband. So every time somebody says something mean, I go after you because it was for charity. Yeah, it looks like a schmeedy among people.
I personally don't take cosmetic criticism personally.
But I do.
Am what I am.
Because it's people.
Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is.
The assumption of people is ridiculous. Why would you allow him to do that? Well, first of all, I don't allow him to do anything. I was not anything I wanted to do. If you watched it, did they video the actual? I mean, I think they did. I mean, it's not like I'm having fun. I don't when people are sitting there dyeing my hair, and I certainly was not trying to improve. Stop the bullying of Dan's hair color.
Yeah.
Let's spread the message.
You guys' color does not matter. It just doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter to anybody. Brown, gray, whatever.
Orange.
Doesn't matter.
Orange. Nikki, thank you. That's from Candace. Did you see, Candace? It's turning orange. This is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. I see. I know, GSR. Did you see how mean they are? GSR, I saw you go after a couple. I saw you go after a couple today. Leave Dan alone.
But the hat does it, please, if you can, the one, all joking aside.
Oh my God, Jamie.
If you can.
Jamie said, Dan, I'd Monica Lewinsky you in a second. That was funny. That was really funny. I appreciate that.
The sad thing is, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. Let's
Look, he's flustered. He can't even
It's not her
speak
fault.
after that. With her eyes closed.
I've never.
Come on. Come on. Oh, shit.
I don't care if your eyes are closed.
Mouth to mouth. So go.
Eyes open, eyes closed,
I don't know.
whatever floats
He
your
was,
boat.
Nikki. Did you see that? He could be. He's a little red too. Red does not go with orange.
So,
Oh, you do, Leslie? Leslie says she works with someone whose wife owns the flower shop near your office.
oh, really?
That's a good flower shop. Yeah.
There's a new bakery out there that is like
Melissa, I'm so
gangbusters.
sorry. Hi, Stephen. How are you? You missed a good time, bro. You missed a good time. He did.
It was a good time.
Ugh.
I
How
don't
would
know why
you
I
know?
was blushing because I saw the pictures.
Yeah. Dan
And I
wasn't
heard
there.
you come in the back the road.
Dan was there, but he wasn't there. So he saw the pictures and he was like, damn, I missed a good time. No, flower shop. There's not a bakery.
Did
there.
we tell the Friday night story on here or on your little subscriber thing?
I told everybody.
But
I
you
think
didn't
it's
tell the
funny.
real story.
No, because I hate the way you embellish and you lie.
I
about
didn't
my
embellish
story.
and lie.
You did. You embellished and lied in my
I
own
was in
story.
bed till like, I don't know, midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning,
See,
whatever
I
it
need
was.
your help.
And I hear this ruckus coming down the hall, and I'm like thinking to myself, fucking kids. It gets closer and closer, and then the voices become a little more familiar, and then the door opens up, and then
I didn't fall until I went in bed. So get it right.
however, wherever you want to do it, all I hear is, and it sounded like a building collapsing. I mean, it was not just like
My
a
hip hurts.
fall. It was a face plant. I had to jump out of bed sick to help her up, and the first words out of her mouth were, "I didn't fall."
No,
I didn't
said
fall.
I'm okay.
You said,
I
"I didn't
fell."
fall.
I did not.
I'm okay. I didn't fall.
I was hammered.
Oh,
you
you
were
fell.
sober. And he was like, what the
I'm
fuck are you doing?
I'm picking you up
That's
off
what
the
he
ground,
said.
bro. I
What
didn't
the
fall.
fuck are you doing? And I said, I fell. He goes, no shit. That's
She
what
said
really
I
happened.
didn't fall.
I didn't say,
You
I
made that
fell.
all up. You
I
made all
knew
those
I
words
fell.
up.
And I giggled
It
when
was
I fell.
You did not giggle. It was like you
Jesus
fell, and then it was
Christ.
like silence.
I really hate
I
it.
almost called 911.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I just, don't lie.
I'm not. I mean,
That's lying.
listen.
That's lying.
Okay,
You
I'm
can
not the one
embellish,
who fell.
but
Whose
embellish
memory do you think is going to be a little
mine,
better?
because I remember exactly what happened. I was lying in bed. I thought I was going to get sick. I got up. My vertigo was crazy. I turned around like a spin top, and then I fell, started laughing. You got up, yelled at me.
There was no laughing.
Oh,
and
Jesus
You were
Christ.
spinning around like I'm drunk, so I'm going to spin. You were spinning in your head, dear.
No,
You
I was
really
spinning
spinning
on
around.
the floor and in my head. The spinning in my
Jeez.
head made me spin on the floor, and then I finally fell because I couldn't see anything.
I rest my case. I need no more questions. We can end it right there. She was spinning on the floor like a break dancer. No, you fell. You were spinning. I helped you up, and you said I didn't fall.
I
And
said
I said
I
you fell.
fell. I knew I fell. I was laughing
I
at
know
myself.
you knew you fell.
Because 45 fucking minutes
But,
earlier,
like, I'm not-
my head banging the fucking bathroom door
It
stall
was not
because
45
I
minutes.
fell.
This was all in the first 30 seconds.
You're not listening. What did I say? See?
I don't know.
45 minutes before
But I
my
remember.
fall in the bedroom,
I
I
should
fell.
have taken the camera out.
Listen.
You're
45
getting
minutes
awful
before
defensive.
my fall in the bedroom, I fell into the bathroom door with my head. I headbutted the fucking bathroom stall like I was a fucking bull in the ring.
Downstairs in the bathroom?
Yes.
So you fell downstairs and then again upstairs?
Yes,
Huh?
45 minutes
I
later.
didn't see the first fall,
Well,
but I mean,
Lisa
gives
and
you an
Lynn heard
idea.
it.
They had fun. Is what I'm saying is they had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just was not feeling great.
And then, of course, Dan yelled at me for being an idiot and drinking too much. Yeah. YOLO. I was in Vegas the first night. Ask me if I drank that much the rest of the night, the rest of the weekend. Absolutely not.
But let me add another fact. So here we are.
See,
We have
Lynn said it was epic.
it was an epic fall. We have the fall, right?
She didn't
And
see
then-
the one in the room.
All right, let me talk for like 30
No,
seconds.
because if you're gonna bring up the fucking
All right, I'll wait
headbutt.
till you have to pee and then I'll tell the fucking story.
No, because you're gonna.
I'm going to tell the story. So if you back up like 9 hours from the fall to when we were checking into the hotel,
Jesus Christ.
Danielle she saw I want a drink, which is fine, but I said, it's early. I know it's going to be a lively night. You should probably
Fun
pace
sucker.
yourself. And then
Fun
8 hours later,
fucking
kaboom,
sucker.
ba-boom.
Fun sucker.
I'm not a fun
That's
sucker.
what he is. He's a fun sucker.
I just said,
Before
take,
I
you know,
needed the drink, he thought he lost his phone and had an epic meltdown
I did have an
waiting
epic
in line, freaking the fuck out, coming to me while I
my
was
phone's
trying to
my life.
order the fucking drink at the bar while we were waiting an hour and a half in the line, and he's like, what are you doing? You're ordering a drink! I lost my livelihood! And I'm thinking, where the hell am I gonna, what did you do with your phone? I don't fucking know! And he's glaring at me.
Talk about embellishment. I mean, there was a big crowd of people. Like, I'm freaking
And
out.
he's
like,
laughing at me, freaking the fuck out, because he
I
lost
wanted you
his
to call
phone.
my phone so I
And
could find it, and you're too busy
somehow
buying me a
it's
drink.
my problem. And he stood there like,
And
unbelievable.
You have
Unbelievable.
because of my life's on hold. You're in line to get a drink. You have the find my phone thing, right? So it was important. But let me get my drink. It's only your phone.
I was like, it's somewhere. You obviously I saw
When you
had
are
it on
responsible,
my
when you do social media as your work, your phone's a pretty important thing.
It was your problem, not mine. I was ordering my drink.
Trout, I don't normally address people, but
Oh.
somebody mute Trout for 5 minutes. Maybe he was talking to you. I don't know.
That's the thing. It became my problem. Everybody in line, all
It was
my
a-
friends were looking at me like, what are you supposed to do? How is this your fault? I'm like,
It's
it
not
always
a fault
is
thing.
my
It's
fault.
like, okay, find my phone. You just press a button and it tells you where it is. And then it told me it was somewhere else.
No.
And then
when
Chris,
you
thank
guys,
you, Chris, for calling the phone.
when you think
Danielle's
I'm
line.
embellishing,
Chris found my phone.
when you think you guys I'm embellishing on Dan, now that's fucking the truth. What are you doing? I gotta find my phone! And I'm going, like, we're in Vegas, fuck you and your phone, figure it out, I'm having fun. So, there you have it. That's over the top. Well, you should meet Dan in a panic. That's over the top. And I have people here that can vouch for that.
I don't think anyone's going to vouch for your interpretation of me.
Friends?
I mean,
were
if
there
they are, then
in
they're
line.
obviously lying. Everybody knows.
Everybody's
Nobody
lying.
talks like that.
Everybody was lying because it must be us and not you. Exactly.
If you want to go, it's in the lobby. There's footage available. The Golden Nugget. Everybody can go make a FOIA request with the Golden Nugget. Get the video, and I'll be proved right. It was only like 30 seconds too. Chris called my phone. And he's always vibrating in there. That's it.
After that, he literally put it in my bag. It was in
Just
my
remember
bag.
this. 8 hours later, boom, down.
It was in my bag. So I drank because he already started the trip off wrong.
So you were
I should have-
you're falling. That was my fault.
I should have had.
I mean, I was for
No,
like.
I don't take blame. You know who
When
I
did I get sick? When did I go to the room?
You know who I
On that first day.
Who knows? You always leave. I don't keep track of you.
Yeah, but I didn't leave. I wasn't like around. I was in the room
You
with the light on.
leave. It doesn't matter. You still leave. The Irish goodbye. Where's Dan? I don't know. Shouldn't you go check on him? No. Everybody always worried about Dan. I'm like, oh, who's Dan? Is he here? I don't know. Fuck.
Where's Waldo?
He's gonna spoil the time on this trip. I'm YOLOing and having a good time without him. I don't give a shit. I am here. Fucking Dan. That's all I gotta say. He started the trip off with a panic attack.
Thank you so much for defending
And
me
the
against all the
phone-
people that didn't like my hair color. Because I mean, you're such a fierce defender of your husband. It's incredible. I don't know what I would do without you in my front line.
And
I mean, you ever heard of friendly
Kelsey
fire?
just said, I vouch for Danielle.
You know what? Who said that?
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Kelsey. And Leslie said, this is
Kelsey,
Dan.
just as guilty.
She sees you every day. She knows you. So, there you have it. Anybody else? Come up, step up, and admit.
And now's the time, because she's certainly not defending me now.
No!
Yeah, put Kelsey in the waiting room somewhere. It's a good idea.
C wasn't even there, but if she was there at
All
that
right,
moment,
and we've covered it. We've covered that.
Because
What's the next item?
Goodman, a panic attack is his livelihood. That was exactly the way he said it. Now I'm sweating. I gotta.
I mean, you guys have to realize
I'm
it
a
was,
fan.
you couldn't move. There were so many people in there. So that kind of response would have been, the place would have shut
Oh,
down.
everybody was looking. The bartender was like, honey, you should probably go. I said, make it a double. Relax, I didn't get a double. I should have, though.
Hello. Oh my God! But it was a good time, and I discovered the Chick-fil-A breakfast, and now I'm in love with the Chick-fil-A
Worry
breakfast.
about it after you eat. After you eat, because you still have more food to drop in there. So just stay there and finish, and then we'll take care of it.
All right. Grandpa doesn't give a shit because he has a good dinner that he's
he's
enjoying.
Did
And
you
when
see?
Grandpa's
Did
eating,
you see how big that salad was?
when Grandpa's eating like that, he
I
does
gave
not
him
have-
like a corn on the cob.
He is just gobbling that stuff down. He has a salad, and I got this. It's called dry braised chicken from a local little hole in the wall Chinese food place, and it's chicken and sauce and broccoli. And so we give him a salad and then put that on top of it, and it is delicious, and he loves it.
I added an egg. I added cottage cheese. I added half a corn on the cob.
Yeah, I saw the corn on the cob. That's good.
I
I'm
gave
gonna
him
eat
a
one of
lot
them corn on the
of
cobs
food.
today.
Yeah.
Hi, Myra.
Oh, AJ loves the way you take care of your dad.
Thank you, AJ. And I'll tell you, Mark and Andrew teamed up and did a great job, because what we've come home to every other time we've left, and Mark has left to go to Mark's house, he comes back discombobulated. But when Mark came here, which was a big sacrifice for him, he's got a blind dog with incontinent problems, so and the dog's diabetic and he takes care of. So Mark was like going back and forth, but Mark and Andrew were just amazing. And when we got back,
I'm gonna give the trophy to Andrew though this weekend.
Grandpa did not. I mean, he was just good. He was fine. It was not an adjustment. It was really an amazing, seamless transition from Mark and Andrew back to us.
Thanks, Megan. Did you catch that?
Yeah, Andrew stepped up. You know, he just did it.
Hi,
and
Jen.
he didn't just do that with my dad. He was also taking care of my mom.
Yeah,
And you know, without my direction, my mom wasn't feeling well. But Andrew was checking in with her and following up. If she needed anything, covering for Mark so he could go help her.
Andrew steps up to the plate.
Andrew steps up
when he needs to. Can you see what he's doing in there? He's probably looking in his thing.
Pop, you don't have to eat out. You don't have to clean out that thing. That's me. All right, Pop, don't worry. That's there for that reason. That's there to catch it.
Hi, Sean. How you doing?
That's why it's there.
So,
don't worry about
willingly.
Yeah, that's why it's there. That's why you have a bid. So
See?
leave it there.
Oh my God.
Clean it out when you're done.
I love Chick-fil-A, by the way. I don't think it was all that bad. So C said she didn't eat there willingly because Friday night after C and I were both hammered walking sideways to the room. Hi, Emily. Lisa made us eat I know. Lisa made us eat some chicken. So she said I don't willingly eat it. Goodman, don't fuck with me. If we had Chick-fil-A, you'd be eating that shit too. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. How are you?
Yeah, I mean the Chick-fil-A was like right
there's nothing,
outside our elevator.
There is nothing better than a Chick-fil-A right outside your elevator.
When the door opens, you smell it. But I'd never known that they had breakfast, and it was better than McDonald's. I'll tell you.
Lisa bought it for us.
She bought that chicken McThing?
No, I'm talking to C.
No.
Celeste. Damn, there's something different about you. Your hair.
Where's my hat?
I threw it when I was mimicking you.
Yes, it's there. It's not a filter, unfortunately.
Chick-fil-A is badass. I don't care what you guys say. I never had their mac and cheese, Paula.
No, it was healthy, which was I think it was the English muffin that they put it on.
Oh, hi Trina, what happened? Did you get my message?
Leslie, I think I might be a little thinner because I've been really working on my late night sweets.
Not last night with the jar of Oreos by your night table.
Were they gone?
Instead of a dick in a nightstand, Dan has Oreos in his nightstand.
Were they gone?
No, but you ate the other Canadian candy bar too.
That was the night before.
So you finished both of them?
No, there were Oreos. I brought Oreos into my room, but they were still there in the morning, which is amazing. Denial. It was not. Yeah, it's a little. She has these little containers. I call them OCD containers. So I take a little plastic thing and I brought the whole container.
See, I'm not going to let him eat his candy. The guy had a heart attack 5 years ago. It's not healthy for him to eat that way, and he still hasn't got his poop checked or his doctor blood test.
Oh, Danielle.
There you have it. There you have it. He hates when we talk about that.
It's not. You don't talk about that on social media.
Sunny Cat said, "Oh, I do." Sunny Cat, because I'm trying to get you accountable for people, and if it doesn't work with your wife,
you don't need to share my medical
Sunny
whatever.
Cat, I didn't say. You've talked about your heart attack.
I don't talk about what tests I've taken or haven't taken.
I didn't
on
talk
social
about
media
that either.
Well, you just did.
I said tests. I didn't specify. Poop test specifically.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows the poop test. Great.
And your GERD. We need to go to the GERD doctor. He's up. Your turn.
It was just my turn before.
Well, it's your turn. You've been sitting a lot today.
Pop, wait. Where are you going, Dad? Yeah, give me this. Give me a new bib. You just sit down over here, Pop. Sit down over here. All right. Is there a new bib, dear?
No, Coda cleans it. It's fine.
I know, but he. Are you done eating?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then come to the couch.
Little Debbie wrappers. Oh my God. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fine. You did a good job.
Did he eat it all?
Sit here.
Scoop and poop.
pills, Bob.
By the way,
I'm gonna get
my
you
poop
medicine.
and
Sit
scoop
here.
is in the bathroom too. I gotta do it tomorrow.
All right,
So,
take a seat.
I gotta do the poopy too. But
How
I
much
do it.
chicken was in here?
How much chicken?
Yeah, was there a lot of chicken?
There was a lot of chicken and there was a lot of protein. There was an egg and there
All
was
the protein's gone.
cottage cheese. Did he finish the cottage cheese? And then I put cheese too.
Yeah, well, he did a good job on it.
Yeah. I literally look, I mean his salad bowl. You guys, my salad bowl compared to Dan's is badass. It's like how I make mine. Mark, you mentioned medical, he's pissed. Money and medical business, he doesn't like it. So if you want to get to it, we'll talk about his podcast.
Give me a lot of them.
Yeah, I give you the same pills every day.
You and your oil diffuser.
I need
Jenna's gonna send
I
me a
think you
gallon.
need every pill in there.
What?
You need every pill in there.
Who's pregnant? Not me.
A what?
Swallow what's in your mouth, Pop. Before you put the pills in, swallow what's in
Wait a
your
minute, my mouth full of food.
Oh, I know, so wait till you swallow.
No,
before
he's
you
got
put it
like
in your mouth.
1,000 poo test containers in the thing. You won't do it. Where's Steven? You are. It's Jenna's gonna be sending me.
Tell me
You
when
guys
finish what's in your mouth.
refrain from sending to the office. Oh no. Oh shit. I know. Seriously, Leslie. Refrain from sending any gifts yet because the office is not functioning right now. There's nobody there. So do not send anything yet until I get a P.O. box. That is on my list to do. I'm gonna try to get there this week. I'm trying to get all of the business aspects done. So I promise I will get a P.O. box this week. I need to get it done. Because the
You didn't
problem,
take your pills.
there's a
Take
lot
your
of
pills.
homeless.
Where is it?
I am,
Take your
but I
pills.
need to bring my passport. They needed my passport and I didn't have it.
Well, you're swallowing it.
So,
All right, take your pills.
yeah, they failed. They didn't force me to get my, but Deb's coming back. She's coming back. So I'm gonna do it this week. I'm gonna do it this week.
I don't think I need to take it.
All right, well, take the pills anyway, because you need to take them.
Do you need me to handle that? So don't send anything. I will. Michael, once I get the P.O. box, I will post it and let you know.
You gonna look at them for all day?
I'm
No,
probably send it in the mail.
All right,
I
you
know.
gotta- You have
You're
to
right.
take the pills.
In
You're
a
not
box.
taking anything. You gotta take all your
Yeah.
pills. You take them all at once.
What is it for?
I didn't empty it. It's your pills.
There's
You
a
gotta
lot of
empty them out.
homeless around his office and Old Town is surrounded by a lot of homeless population, drug addicts and stuff like that in Old Elk Grove. And so I just don't want anything mixed. He doesn't have, his secretary's been not well, so she's not there. So there is no guarantee that your gift will make it. So wait until I get a PO box, okay? Because it could get taken. So do not abort the address of the office. Dan doesn't go unless he has to. So everything's dying. It looks like a ghost town over there.
I don't need those.
There's a lot of, but there's homeless population everywhere, Megan. I believe. Thanks for my content. I try to make it fun for you guys. You know, my biggest thing with my content and with my side, you know, I'm multifaceted. So I not only show my journey with Ed, but I show my journey in general with life and dealing with Ed and how I cope. So I will keep you posted. I promise you on the PO box. Yes, I'm going there. I'll go there this week. Tomorrow's Thursday. Shit, I'm running out of time. Tomorrow's Thursday. I have an appointment. I have my cryo appointment tomorrow, so I will try to be ready before the cryo. I will go before. I'm gonna do it before the cryo because I'm waiting, Jenna, for your gallon of oil. Thanks, Liz. There's six siblings, 5 with Joanne and 1 with, well, you know. Yeah. One day at work, just watching you. Did you give him dessert?
He didn't want it.
He didn't want dessert?
Nope, said he's full.
Stop it.
He'll want dessert in a few
He'll
minutes.
want it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He'll say, where's cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's ruined my door from scratching. Hi. Because you don't scratch. You just bark. You sit there. Because you're a good dog. Yes, you are. It's your sister who's bad. She's a bad doggy. She's a bad doggy. I'm drinking Ebony. I am drinking your wine. Not that.
and
Ebony
ivory.
So I have to give a shout out to Ebony.
Live together
Ebony,
and
Ebony lives in Oakland, and she sends Grandpa all the cool picture shirts. She sends him.
Is she the one who set the
outfits,
sweats too?
The yellow sweats. Everybody who loves the
Ebony
yellow
on here
sweats.
right now?
I don't know, but I'm going to shout her out just in case she watches later. She sent me a little birthday gift. I love everything she sent me. She sent me a shirt. I will wear that. And she sent me this bottle of wine because I'm out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice. She is sweet. She has outfitted Grandpa. Some of those sweats and some of those shorts you see is Ebony, and she makes it match with it's the cutest things ever.
And Grandpa was decked out all winter in the sweats that she sent. They were just perfect. So convenient. Tips for the bar exam: don't get stressed out. And don't overstudy, and don't overthink it. Most
Not
bar
yet.
exam questions are
I
pretty
have to get one
straightforward.
this
Just answer the question the way you did in law school, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, she does a lot of his shirts. There's other followers who have done some shirts, but she does like a lot of pictures on his shirts. She sends him Oakland stuff because he was in Oakland for a good time, and she sends him because she's from Oakland, so it's amazing. Yes, Dan did go to court with that, and he had some still dye left in his mustache, but you notice that's out.
Yes, I did. And the funny thing is, when I went to 2 courts actually, and when I went to the clerk's office, you check in at this one particular courthouse, and I was dressed up, and they know most of the attorneys. And when I got up there, she's all, I haven't seen you in a while. You look different, or something like that. And I didn't know if it was maybe she saw me on social media and just didn't place it, or she knew me from being in the courtroom, and then I had my hair. So it's hard to tell these things. But it was bad. But I went. I just went. Nobody said anything, derogatory. Would I accept an offer to be? That's where I went to school. I would absolutely love to be on the board of trustees of San Jose State, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Do I have a nephew? Yes, I have a number of nephews.
Are you talking about the one you've seen on social media?
Well, I have some that are on social media. I have another one that's somewhere else.
Yeah, but
My grandpa's fine, Debbie. He's in the other room.
Do you want to respond to that one? Why are you making money from your father?
I don't want to respond to it. So.
Why don't you work? Can I
I
respond?
don't, because I just like not working and living off my dad. That's what I do. From Nambia, God, I mean, this app just blows me away everywhere. Everywhere in the world. We don't take my dad on many trips anymore because it's just too difficult for him. We're going to take a trip up to my brother's on Saturday, which is going to be about 2 hours
You're
each
taking
way.
him?
What?
You're taking him?
Of course I'm taking him.
Oh.
Did you not think I was going to take him?
No, because I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I think it's a fine idea. I usually go, we'll eat lunch and drive home. He's fine in the car, but he just can't go to as long as he comes home and wakes up in a familiar place. Not that he even remembers where he is, but he has muscle memory. He knows where the bathroom is. He knows where the kitchen is. He can find his way around. Even if he doesn't think he can, he just kind of does it. So as long as he comes back at night,
Thanks, Lemon.
we're okay.
Hello, New Zealand.
Thanks, Lemon.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he was going to leave him here with me, which is fine. But I told him his mom could stay here if she didn't want to travel. If she's not feeling well. I said I would watch her. We'd hang out for the day. Yeah. I'm
hoping that
that my mom is.
I just think it's so hard on them. It's so hard for his mom and for Ed. I worry because that's what I'm doing. I'm a caregiver, so I always worry about the effects of, you know, what that travel is going to do for both of them, for his mom and for Ed.
Oh, it's harder for my mom than Ed, but I hope that they both want to go. My mom wants to go if she can, and hopefully they can.
No.
My nephew is back.
Vegas was just, Waylon, we just got back from Vegas. Oh, Mary, Goodman asked her tips for the bar. Mary, you're the
Just
sweetest
answer
ever.
C on all the questions, Goodman. Just answer C.
Oh, Mary, you're too sweet to me. Yeah, it's for me, that's
You're in Truckee.
that's my problem.
My
is
brother
that
lived in Truckee for many years.
I always think about the long term for both
Right,
of
he
them.
lived right in Squaw Valley. I don't remember. It's called something different today. don't know what it's called.
Megan, I tell him that I would take his mom in a heartbeat. And I tell Joanne every time she's here, I'm like, girl, I got you. Like, if you need it, I'm here for you. I always tell her, you know, if she needs any help, I'm here for her. But she would never ask me because she thinks my hands are too full. Yeah.
She doesn't want to be a bother. That's, you know, and saying it's not a bother. You know, Leslie, I never knew what example or what effect it was going to have on my children until I was gone and I saw the way Andrew just stepped up and kind of stepped into my shoes.
Amazing.
And did what he had to do. He did what he saw for the last 4 years, and he was, you know, indispensable help for Mark. You know, who's you know, it's more difficult for Mark. Mark's older. He's, you know, it's difficult. So Andrew really stepped up.
Andrew,
We did not go to the Mirage ABC.
it was,
There was
so crowded. You couldn't even get in.
yeah, it was ridiculous. But we didn't go to the Strip. I've never been to Bahrain. I've never been really to Europe or outside of.
Poor
The Western
Goodman,
Hemisphere.
I missed what happened. I'm so
No,
sorry. Goodman, I missed. Oh, your first wife passed from cancer. I'm sorry. Colon cancer. And I'm so sorry. Goodman, I don't know if I knew that or not. But I think that as far as 9 years old, so sad. Goodman, yeah, I don't know. I just hit the light. Megan, thank you. He knows what's going on. You know, I was surprised, Goodman. I have to admit, I was very surprised.
Oh, Palisades. Thank you, Judy.
I was, it's Palisades.
That's
Yeah,
what it
that's
is
why.
now.
Yeah.
And I'm sick that he sold that house
Oh,
because it
good
was
man.
such a great location.
Faith, we were there. We had fun on the Fremont Street. Yes, friend, it's horrible losing. Hello in Egypt. My dad was born in Cairo. I don't know if you know that. My dad's family lived in Cairo for a long time. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, C. My poor friend Kim lost her mother-in-law and her mother within a 2-week period. It's been so hard on her. Kim, shout out. We love you.
AMT, Carrie did come down and deal with my mom.
We're dealing with Kim Barney right now. She lost her mother-in-law and her mother within 2 weeks from each other. So this poor girl has been through hell. And Kim's last year has been hell with caring for both of her in-law and her mother. And so I couldn't imagine what she was, and she was handling it. She had her son, she had her husband, but mostly it came down to Kim. So Kim, big hugs to you, and you've been a trooper through this whole thing. And I have to tell you, I feel like you're at peace. It still sucks to lose both of those people, but I can tell your spirit has lifted because that was hard, and now they're in better places. And so I know you know that, and I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's been a
It's
bad
been a tough
month for a
month.
lot of
And
people,
see
and I'll
that
tell
too.
you, in the TikTok community,
I'm sorry, Angel. That's god awful. We did not go to the El Cortez, but we saw it because it was a prime rib for $19.95. So Kim, it's I know it's been a tough journey. We've been all following you along on this ride, and I know there's got to be a level of peace finally for you, and now you can get back and hopefully celebrate your son's wedding that is coming up in a week. New beginnings. Yeah. It's so hard, right? Because I'm sure the conflict is there. I'm sure, you don't want to see your mother or your mother-in-law pass. But they were both battling their own issues. Yeah. The 27th. Here's to new beginnings and new babies. Yeah. You got to give that to Lynn because she bought me the toothpaste. And Kelsey stole my toothpaste. I forgot to pack toothpaste, and Kelsey stole my toothpaste. And she just found it today. Hi, Paulette. How are you? Steak specials at like 2. I don't know, Goodman.
Lisa's mom passed. I was going to say Lisa's mom and Betty, Bob and Betty, Josh, Bob and Betty.
We did not go to the list.
Betty is not doing great. It's been a tough month, for people that follow dementia on TikTok. It's been a tough month.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really from Antarctica, Musty?
I hate the way you say it.
Take a picture and send it to my email. If you're in Antarctica.
What do you want to see in Antarctica?
Well, they can, there's a door. You can go see the door and take a picture outside the door and smile and, take a selfie with the outside. I don't believe that this is on in Antarctica. I would be amazed if it was.
I would really like to hear everybody, or see, did not everybody hear Antarctica? Antarctica.
Antarctica.
We've been to the Luxor one time, Sandra. Only one time.
25 years ago.
And his first client, actually, his first ever client.
Mr. Provo. He's
Mr.
been
Provo.
dead for many years.
Antarctica. Dead for many years, but he sent us there for a weekend, and it was our first big client, and he sent us there, and I swear when we were in the elevator, we were going sideways.
T. Lynn, I was just talking about Josh and Betty and Bob, and I do watch them. I watch most of those. They're not just dementia, but I also watch parents that take care of kids with special needs, or sisters, brothers that are taking care of siblings with special needs.
Because she gave me her extra one. All 3 days, I was bitching about toothpaste, and then the last day you stole it, she gave it to me.
Oh, how are you doing in Wales? I just learned about Wales. I met somebody and they're on from Wales. I'm like, so you're from England? Well, I'm from Wales.
There's your what's her called? What she was called? What's the person who married us? Ordained.
The minister?
The ministress. Lisa Ramsey was our ministress.
The ministress? She did a great job.
She renewed, and Lisa, that was badass. I mean, that was badass.
I want to go to Minnesota and Montana. That's definitely on my list. I've been to Texas. I've been all over Texas.
I've never been to Texas.
Well, I've been there. My mom was at...
When were you in Texas?
My mom was treated at MD Anderson.
Yeah.
I was there multiple times. I'm not gaining weight, Jack. What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, I thought you didn't reply.
I am not gaining weight.
Wait.
My hair is different.
Dan doesn't respond to negative comments.
I didn't respond. I answered, no, I'm not gaining weight.
Richie
actually,
Q, now we need to plan lunch. We gotta meet
down,
Richie Q. It's the hair.
Sir, I'm still doing it. I have 5 or 6 cases. I brought them all home.
They're in a box.
I brought all my cases. I'm just going to finish my cases, and I'll probably just keep, do a case or two at a time, for whatever. Friends, old clients, if issues come up. I'll always do a case or two, but I'm going to definitely close my office and rent it out so I can turn it from a negative into a positive. And then that'll be a big stress relief. Huge stress relief. Yes, exactly what she did. I couldn't do it any better. Danielle was a housekeeper. She took care of kids. She actually, to be honest, she pretty much helped me, put me through law school. She worked through law school, and then for, 3 or 4 years after, when I was starting out.
Look at what Richie Q said.
I'm
salad for you.
I'm a cheap date, Rich.
It
doesn't take much for me. Just get me some Schlitz at the local liquor store on sale, warm, and Jack in the Box, and that's good. I'm good for the night.
He likes the fajita pita, as Dan would say.
I do like the fajita pita. It's one of the best items on any fast food menu. But now I can put that Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich up there too, the chicken.
I have to say it's better than the egg. I'm a big fan of the egg.
And I'm a big
McMuffin.
Egg McMuffin fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big Egg McMuffin, but now I'm a chicken McMuffin fan.
Chick-fil-A.
He's up.
Oh,
Damn it,
Jesus,
Baxter.
you just stepped on my poor dog.
Pop, what you doing? I'll take that, Pop. Here, I'll
What
take
is that? Is that like a blow up dog?
Want to see that
Yeah.
letter? Here, I'll show it to you.
He-
What is it? Somebody sent you a nice card. I'll
Karen,
show
we
it
don't
to you.
really
It's
watch.
over here.
I have
Because
a lot
I
of
brought
guilty
it in.
pleasures. Dan doesn't like
Right here,
online
Pop. I'll
guilty
show you the nice card. You just got
I
it
love
today.
Chick-fil-A, But it wasn't in our.
This is the nice card you got. I'll show
It's
Grandpa.
right.
Because Grandpa
Open
loves
it
to
up.
get mail.
Yeah,
It
and
makes
it's
him.
a motorhome because he used to travel.
He used to travel, and it's a
How about
pop.
let me look at that?
All right, Pop. There, it's yours.
Made out to me.
That's made out to you, Pop.
Oh, it's got a little.
It's a pop-up.
It's a motorhome.
It
That's
says
cute.
it's not an RV, but it's a camper. Dear Pop, we love you. They love you, Dad. That's to you.
What is that?
Well, I'm not gonna. Let me read the first name.
That's interesting. I want to keep that. They like me.
They like you. I'll put that in your room, Pop, so you can see it. They love you.
Yeah, well, put it back in the envelope. I want to keep that.
Thank you from New Hampshire, from Derry, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Who do I know New Hampshire?
Oh, Pop, people know you all from all over the world.
Who?
People know you from all over the world, Dad. Watch out.
Wow.
You are a known quantity, Pop.
What'd you do with the thing?
Your card's right sitting up there. I'll put it with. You have thousands of other cards in your room. I will put it with all of your
You know,
cards.
Put it there where I can eventually go over that.
You do every once in a while. You go through them. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Every once in a while.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I was born in 1932. That's what your shirt says.
I was born in 1932.
I know. That's why you got a shirt. Roses are red,
I
violets
got
are
the
blue.
dog.
I see the dog.
They might not throw his watches over and all. They shouldn't be out there.
I know, Pop. We have crazy dogs. There's nothing we can do.
No, they're normal dogs.
All right.
We have crazy guys don't watch them enough.
I'm watching them. What would you like to do, Pop?
Nothing to help a little if I can.
All right. You want to go to the bathroom?
No.
All right. You want to come sit down, or you want to watch TV? What would you like to do?
What do I need to do?
You could, if you want to
But
sit
they're
down.
saying hi to him, so let's see if they.
You want to talk to your friends?
Should I sit here then?
Yeah, sit right there. Dan, you sit here.
Be careful, Pop.
I'll talk to my friend.
All right, you can talk to your friends. They're all over the world, Pop.
Yeah, I'll be known worldwide, huh?
You're known worldwide.
That's something.
You are known worldwide, Pop.
Yeah.
And by the way, we typically get people typically like to gift when my dad's on. If you could forego gifting us and donate to the Alzheimer's Association in lieu of that, that would be greatly appreciated. It will help people like my dad. Help people like you. It's tax deductible. The link goes directly to the association.
Well, sure. How much is it?
What's that, Pop?
How much is my negotiation?
Well, no, I'm just asking I'm asking the people if they could give to the association to try and find a cure, Pop. It's a charity. Don't touch that. That's a biopsy, Pop. You have a
I know what
biopsy
it
there.
is, yeah.
So that would be very sweet if you could help the
Wait,
the
what's that?
future grandpas.
Who's that?
That's for you, Pop. That's a letter you got from one of the people on this camera right here. Somebody sent you a letter.
Good.
Yep. It's right behind you, Pop. It's right over here.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Oh,
That's the letter.
well, that's nice. It's nice to take time to do.
It's
what's
beautiful.
that, money? No.
It's better than money, Pop. Look at that.
That's a house.
It's a camper. It's a
Yeah.
camper, Pop.
Yeah, so where is it supposed, what is this?
They're
Do
from-
not, no, it's not on,
It's not an RV, but it's a camper.
out of surgery. What's this?
It says it's not an RV, but it's a camper.
Oh, okay.
So that's a camper right there, Pop. You can see it's a camper.
Well, let's put it back in the envelope.
All right, we'll put it back in the envelope, and then we'll put it with all your other cards.
Yeah.
You have boxes and boxes and boxes of cards that people
Well,
send you.
it's good to know
Dan.
what's going on in the world.
Because he'll harp.
That-
Well, that person's from New Hampshire, from Derry, New Hampshire.
What's that?
They're from Derry, New Hampshire. Pop, someone asked how old you are. Do you know how old you are?
Born in 1932.
Yeah. You know how old that makes you? You want to take a guess?
32.
It's 2024. Want a hint?
Maybe 100.
You're 8 years, you'll be 100, Pop, in 8 years. You'll be 108 years. And we'll get right back on this camera right now on March 26th, 2032. Or 31, I'm not.
Not 32.
32, you got it, Pop. And you'll be 100 years old.
Pretty soon.
Yeah? Won't that be amazing?
It would be amazing for me.
It will be amazing, Pop.
Yeah, well, as long as it makes certain people happy and makes the whole system.
Dad, you would make a lot of people happy. You make a lot of people happy right now.
I hope so.
You do. Every day you make people happy. I hear about it every day. People love to see what's going on with you. We don't know why, Pop. But
No, I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but you are.
Unless they got me confused with somebody else. But that's interesting.
Yeah, Pop.
Even though it's not a professional, I mean, not a professional situation, but it's a very local and indication for me. Very nice.
Pop, yeah.
I cannot say it's not good. It's good for the country and good for our family.
Absolutely, Pop. You're absolutely right. You have a lot of fans out there, Dad.
I hope I got some.
You have a lot. Look at all these people are on here for you, Dad, and they're all talking to you. They're talking to you, not me.
It's all appreciated. I say it's all appreciated, whatever you're just saying to me. I never deserved all that information or all that attention. So I feel good about all the attention people are asking about me. Very good.
Again, he just blows me away a lot. And this is one of those times. I mean, he's lucid enough to have an understanding that people are responding to him. That's amazing. I mean, that's my biggest regret. He doesn't fully understand just how loved he is. But Dad, you are loved by so many people. I just can't tell you. It's by so many people.
That's because they don't know me.
Well, Pop, they
don't
know
know
you.
me personally.
Well, they know a lot about you, Dad, and they see a lot. They see a lot of you. So whatever they see, they like. Whatever you're doing, that people like. People respond to it. Whatever it is.
I hope it makes them happy. I appreciate that. I would like that for it.
Well, Dad, I think you make a lot of people happy.
I hope so.
You do.
I hope that they please themselves because of the good results that they get from my appearance on TV there.
Well, Pop,
So that's good.
I know that I know for a fact that you help a lot of people get through the day. I know that for a fact because I hear it every day. I see the messages. People look for you every day to help boost and get them through difficult times.
Well, that's interesting.
I colored my hair for charity, so please donate to the Alzheimer's Association.
Yep, the world can be strange at times.
Dad, the world is really strange, especially right now. We don't watch the news anymore, so now we have, we used to have the news. My dad liked to figure out what's going on, but things are so volatile, and even with my dad's limits and deficits, he's still aware of when things go good or go bad, and he's affected by things he sees on TV. So now we're watching a station called Me TV with all sorts of old shows like Adam 12 and MASH and Bonanza and the Waltons and all these different old shows. I think the Love Boat's on there at some point. And Grandpa's been watching a lot of old shows that are probably, he probably remembers a little bit of them.
Well, I was born 1932.
Not yet, David. That comes later for me. You were born in March 26, 1932, Pop.
That's right. So that there's something for people to look at and think about.
That's absolutely true, Pop.
Well, it makes me very happy that some people really like me, and I appreciate that. I haven't done a lot for the family.
Pop, you've done a hell of a lot in your life. And not only did you service people selling shoes when you were a teenager, you went on to be a foot doctor and you helped people for 25 years with their foot problems. And then you retired, you've been good to your entire family, and now you're 92 and you've given your son a whole new career. I mean, you have not stopped giving your entire life, Dad. You just keep giving and giving and giving. It's remarkable.
Well, if I'm in a position where I can do that, then I feel good about it too. So it makes me feel good.
You're doing it. You do it right now. You've been doing it since you got here. So,
Well, good.
yeah,
I've got a good family that helped me all along the way too.
Well, Pop, you know why you have a good family? Because you raised a good family, right? It doesn't just happen. You raised your kids to be the way they are.
Myself and Danielle, I mean, there's two of us.
Well, you
And Daniel,
and
you.
and me, Pop. You raised me.
No, as a good person, yeah. You know the good things to do as a person to help other people. You know that. You're very good at it.
Well, Pop, that's what I learned to do.
I hope so. Well, what time is it anyway?
Do I get emotional? I do often get emotional. You know, especially at times like this. You know, normal times it's difficult during the day, and these moments don't just happen randomly on camera. They happen all the time. And this is the most grateful man in the world. He tells me 1,000 times a day how grateful he is to be here. So I do get emotional, but you know, I'm used to it. He is the man he is, and it's a wonderful thing. Dad, you tired?
A little bit, yeah.
Would you like to watch TV, or you want to go to bed? What do you want to do?
What time is it?
It's getting about 6:30.
In the evening?
So you typically go to bed between 6:30 and 7.
What about when do I eat? What did I do with my dinner?
You ate a big dinner. You didn't eat dessert. Are you hungry for dessert?
What is it?
Oh, you could have some cookies or a little ice cream.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, you ate a big dinner.
Yeah, I did have a nice dinner, and I had help too.
If you get
You
tired,
guys helped me.
if you would like to go watch some TV, Pop, I can take you in to watch some TV
Yeah,
before you go to sleep.
Do you need?
Yeah, probably for a little while.
Do you want
That's a
another
good
one?
idea.
No, I'm
That's not mine.
Water really quick.
What's that, Pop? I'm drinking a beer.
That's what?
It's a beer.
Oh,
It's a beer.
no, I don't drink beer.
I know you don't.
I don't like to drink at all anyway. No,
No,
I
you
shouldn't
were-
say that. I do drink,
You just don't drink alcohol.
as long as it helps.
You know.
Helps the world slow down a bit. It helps my mind slow down a little bit and appreciate what's going on.
And I'll tell you, when I get off the live, I'm going to post some videos today. I'm going to post on all channels the first videos that I
You
ever
want
took
some
of
water?
my dad. The
It's
very
water.
first videos.
Thank
Can you
you.
do that thing on there?
What? No. That's some sparkling water.
What is it?
Sparkly water.
It's
Water.
No
Pop.
calories.
No
It's
calories.
bubbly water. It's just water, Pop. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to run any of it. Boy, oh boy.
It's just water,
It's
Pop.
water.
No, it's more than water.
It's
No, it's
carbonation.
just water.
No, it's just water. Look, sparkling water.
It's just flavored water, Dad.
It's also,
Carbonated.
Look, there's no calories in it.
no, not calories, but there's got to be some,
Some saccharin or something. Ingredients. I don't see what.
no calories. That's good.
I don't even know if there's any artificial sweetener in there.
What?
It's
There's-
not. There's
it's
no
just
sweetener in
flavored
it. It's
water,
just
Pop.
flavored
Yeah,
water.
that's it.
Yeah. Flavored water.
Calories, 0.
Yeah.
That's good. We're gonna sit all day.
It's gonna
long.
make them burp. Pop, are you ready to go watch? You want to go watch some TV, or what do you want to do, Dad?
I'm gonna rush pretty soon.
All right. Well,
Why the hell am I tired? I didn't do anything.
you know, Pop, you're normally tired this time, and you take medication that makes you tired, Dad. And you're 92 years old.
How old?
92.
Am I 92?
You're 92, Pop. So that's why you get
I was born
tired.
1932.
That's right. March 26th.
So that was 6 years ago.
That was 92 years ago. 92 years ago, Pop.
93 years ago?
Just about.
Well, at least everybody survived it.
Pop, you're still going, and you're not going anywhere soon.
No, I'm talking about the family. They're all doing okay.
The whole family's doing all right. All your kids are alive and doing well.
And I'm happy about that, too.
I know you are.
And they've helped me a lot, too.
Pop, you got a close family. All right, we're gonna have to get him out because he's gonna let out some. My dad can belch. Pop, you want to go watch TV?
You know, what if I tell you I'm tired?
You want to go to bed?
I don't really want to, but when I watch TV, is anything interesting on?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what. You can watch TV for another 15 or 20 minutes and then go to bed. How's that?
That sounds pretty good.
All right, here, I'll help you up.
And I'm with my family, too, and that sounds even better.
Yes, you are, Pop.
That was
This way.
good.
Watch out, Coke. Coke will move.
Coco,
Which way do we go
come
now?
on.
We're gonna walk straight this way, right here.
This way?
Yep. Let me help you on the couch, Pop. Right over here. Are you hungry?
Sweet.
All right, I'll get you a cookie. I'll bring it over here. I'll bring it to you.
Dan, there's some butter cookies.
Yeah, you'll like the butter cookies better than the Oreos.
Yeah.
I'll get you some cookies, Pop. You might want to get your dog because it's setting up position because it knows Grandpa's going to get dessert.
Yeah.
Pop, you're all right.
Oh, hi, Cherith. How are you? Thank you.
Where are the butter cookies?
Come here and I'll do it.
Why? Because you got hit?
No, it's in my little obnoxious OCD containers that you said.
She doesn't want me to know where the cookies
No,
are.
they're right where the Oreos were.
Oh boy, that was that makes my night. You know, when he comes on here and he was not having, he was all over the board today. He was, good with it, without it, and there's a lot of videos that were taken today, and then he comes on and does something like that. He's just amazing. I mean, he gets a little adrenaline, and he knows he's kind of a ham. And he comes on and he puts on that show. That was really remarkable. And and the thing is, there's nothing concocted about him. I mean, you can't. He what you see is what you get. That's the real man. It doesn't matter if he's talking to 1,000 people or 5 people. He is the same person. Here.
No, that was just, I took some video while we were doing that. It's really, that was.
Brandon, we explained to him, when he knows that he's being broadcast out.
He said it. He said
He
it.
knows he's being broadcast out. He does not understand social media because it was before his time, right? The internet. So as you heard him say, he called it TV. So we call it TV for
Because
him.
that's what he understands.
And I said, Dad, you're on TV. So he thinks he's on TV instead of a phone or a computer. And that's the easiest way for him to understand.
And that's what we tell him is TV. You're
You're
on
on-
your
you're-
TV.
you're a TV
we call
star.
him. We call him the. We call it the Salinger Show for him. Yeah, he was on. Sharon, he was really on tonight. It was cute. I took so many clips because it was amazing. And those are the good moments that we'll have forever. You know.
And the odd thing is, if you watch closely,
Thanks, Mary.
his brain, he did reset during 2 or 3 times during this conversation. We showed him the card at the very beginning, and 5 minutes later, he's having a conversation and he didn't remember the card from 5 minutes ago. But he continues on. He's himself. So, and that's the only consistency about the videos is that my dad is always himself.
Loie, I also think that these engagements always keep him fresh.
And Mommy and Lo show, I don't keep him on long because he gets tired,
He's up right
and
now.
it is exhausting. What, Pop?
Teresa,
Are you ready
I'll be
for bed?
posting it. Hi, Orlando. By the way, I didn't see what you said, so trust me. Trust me, I know. Whenever you
Where are
might.
the cookies?
Okay, hold on. They're in the cabinet.
Go to the couch and get you some.
I understand, like, Orlando, my people who are here for me, and I know you are, I never take anything offensively, so just know that. Because I know the people who are here daily, and you always, always, always respond to me in a positive way. So just know I never take anything you say, in a bad way.
Straight on
Okay.
down.
So, and that's the thing.
Hi, Dan. I'm
Hiya.
gonna take a pee.
All right. All right.
You want to brush your teeth?
I always know the people who are here daily. When you joke and when you are having fun, I never question it. I know your true character. So, don't ever feel like you've offended me at all, because I know you're one of my faithfuls. So, TikTok eliminated you. I know. It's weird because the algorithm is really weird. So what we think, well, Cherith, we're happy you're here. I know. I didn't know I have to pee. It's, he always tells me when he has to go. Yes. And I missed what you said. And obviously if I saw it, I didn't take any offense to it. Hi, Mom Tracy. So I poured, this is what I was drinking. This is a flavor, a Target flavor. This is also a good one, watermelon lime. Any of you who go to Target and like the seltzers, watermelon lime is one of my favorites. This is good. I tried it for the first time and it's really good. Ukraine, I never answer you because I've never seen you. So these glasses are from followers, little ASMR. I have a couple of them. Oh, thanks, Stormy. I'm here for you.
Hand them. We have had offers to bring him to Dubai. You know, some people offered to fly him out, but the reality is he could never make that kind of trip. I
Yes,
mean,
it's
it just would be really difficult, and I don't, it would be really detrimental to him. You just can't travel through an airport, that kind of thing.
No,
So
it's too much. I'm
it's
worried
too
about.
much for him.
I'm worried about him going on the car ride on Saturday.
Which
So-
I'm not worried at all, because he does fine on the car rides. I take him every day for 2 hours. I drive him all around all the time. So,
Super, thank you.
yeah, Pop.
Have him brush his teeth.
Yeah. That's your toothbrush right here. Is that mine? Yeah, I just put the toothpaste on.
Shelly, well, I'm glad you're commenting. Yeah. Advice for grandchildren of those with Alzheimer's or dementia. You mean taking care? It's a tough road, you guys, and you're going to lose patience sometimes, and you're going to feel sad sometimes, and your feelings are warranted and valid. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Darren. Me too, Mohammed. And especially the Middle East, I've never even traveled that far. I'm a Taurus. No, I'm a Taurus. I've been diagnosed with vascular dementia at 54.
So, I mean, vascular dementia
Yes, ma'am.
can be somewhat controlled through, medications like the
You're
heart medications.
young. You're young.
And,
So
and-
there's
and-
a lot
and-
of good meds out now.
And it's different than, it's different than other kinds of dementia in that, say you have a micro stroke. Your brain, I've noticed it with my dad, he can find, alternative routes to get through. If there's a problem, the neurons can't pass from one cell, they can find alternative routes because vascular dementia is localized to where the strokes occur, whereas something with Alzheimer's, you're going to get the plaque all around the brain, it's going to grow around, and it's going to be a pretty steady ride. But with vascular dementia, if you can avoid trauma and you can avoid the strokes, and when they come up with better treatments for strokes, it's just like people have strokes, they recover from them, right? It's the problem with vascular dementia is you have so many strokes, so many microstrokes, and they keep happening. If you can stabilize yourself, it is not,
Oh, and Saudi, Franco, I know.
there is hope. There is hope.
Yes, we believe that Ed has vascular dementia, 100%.
Yeah, that's
His doctors.
yeah.
Yeah, he's never been formally diagnosed because he would have never, ever done it. What'd you say, Angel? So he would have never been able to sit through the diagnosis. You guys, it's long, it's tedious. He's got ADHD.
And there's no need to do it because there's no difference in treatment. So we're not going to put him through a 4-hour, mental stress test. There's no benefit, as doctors agree. We're 90 some odd % sure it's vascular dementia, and it's confirmed every day. and over the last 4 years, he's not had this, the same kind of decline that you would expect with Alzheimer's, which is another form, which is the most common form of dementia.
They don't tell you life expectancy. I think
You don't know.
everybody's
You don't know.
different. I mean, he's 92 and a half, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that the dementia is going to get him. It might be a dementia-related incident, that might catch him, but
Leon, thank you.
dementia itself, I don't think is going to get him. He's deteriorating faster physically than he is mentally, which is just not what I would have anticipated. He was a prolific walker,
Hi, Vicky.
but he is getting older,
And Blue follows us around everywhere we
This
go.
is the cat. I rescued him about 2 months ago. She was just a tiny little starving thing. I thought it was a kitten when I first got
And she's
her.
6
And
years
now, she's 6 years old. Now she's a big cat.
She doesn't like to
she
be.
rules the
She
roost
doesn't like
around
to
here.
be. She does.
She stares the dogs down.
She doesn't like
she'll
to
stare
be.
at Baxter, and
She
Baxter
doesn't
will
want to be
get up and
picked
walk
up.
away.
She's you have to be careful when you pet
I
her.
can pick her up.
But she follows us around everywhere we go.
Pretty much
everywhere.
She follows me around.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I can pick her up.
She follows me around everywhere I go. When I go run outside, she follows me outside. She follows both of us around.
Yeah, she does.
So she's amazing in her own. I think she's very thankful. She's sitting here all regal with her tail wrapped around her legs. It's really cute.
That's a kitty.
He always worries about his kids. He's always worried about his kids. That's never failed in his whole journey of life.
That's good to say.
It's always been Blue Kitty, yeah. And she's really cute. She literally wants to be wherever we leave. She comes with us. Can you see her? That's her. So she has tried to take over this household.
This is where you sleep.
No, in the mornings, that's Beamers. Beamers is the orange cat. Sometimes he's mistaking for Donnie Cat, but no, that's Blue Kitty. I was really pissed because Dan always brings home cats, but she's been a pleasure. And Coda's chasing after her right now. It's super cute because she follows us, and when I go outside, oh my God, the litter. So J-Ron, I just did a TikTok shop over the litter box. I love it. So I welcome anybody who says it. I told you guys if I do anything on the TikTok shop, it's stuff like Mary Roos, my vitamins is on there, and everybody always asks what vitamins I take. So I just asked to also be a seller on TikTok because people always ask, why not? Why not? If it's something I love and I support, I'm gonna do it. The litter box is badass. Yeah. No, I haven't, Ukraine. I haven't done that. There's nothing I really need right now. There's nothing. Oh, Eloise. So Eloise is going to be the name of my new nugget. My brother's, my dad's side. Yes, I'm telling you. Willie B, I posted it, I pinned it I pinned it in my videos. So it's the first video in my videos. So you just hit that and they'll send you, if you like it, to the link to buy it. From me, Annie, you go to my video. You go to my video and you hit the link that's literally on the video. You just take it and then it goes straight there. Yes, I have half brothers. My dad's 2 kids and one of them is expecting, and that's her name, Eloise. Yeah, Eloise. Eloise Behar. So cute. I love it. Yeah, go check it out. I love it. I think it's the best thing. I'm gonna order another one for my room, and it's gonna use an extension cord because it cuts down. I'm looking for everything imaginable to cut down the work that I have to do, and I believe it. I believe. Yes, Ukraine. The litter box is the first one I do.
Ow!
Well,
Hey!
see.
Be nice.
Put her
Don't get
down.
down.
Put him down. Put her down. And the Mary Roos, I saw that they're selling it on there, and I am trying to do that too, because why not? Everybody's trying to, what vitamins do you take? What do you this? My friend told me to try the Go Pure, which is the neck cream. This is my second day using it. Does my neck look different? So we're trying the Go Pure too. And as soon as that works, and if I think it's good, you will also get the link for that. Yeah. It's Blue Kitty.
It's a blue
She doesn't like to get picked up, as I said.
I can carry her around.
It doesn't matter. She doesn't like it, but she follows us everywhere, so that's how we know. I just got the washer dryer in one. I need shortcuts. Oh, yeah. So if you like the litter box, and if you want it, it's pricey, but it's well worth the money for me anyway, because I'm the litter box cleaner.
We also have like 8 cats, so right now the German Shepherd is like messing with the cat. The cat's
Yeah,
popping.
but have you noticed that Blue's been more tolerant?
Well, and Blue Nose not as afraid, but well, as soon as I bring the camera out, it.
Yeah.
But that's Coco messing with the Blue Kitty.
Yeah. So I use whatever litter I buy, and I just buy litter on sale. There's nothing that I have
Can
specific.
we dye Grandpa's hair?
No,
We could.
I would never do that.
We have alarms on all the outside doors.
And we have them all locked.
Yeah, he can't get out of the house, but he can get in the house, and sometimes he does get up in the middle of the night and can get out without when we're sometimes when I get up, the very first thing I do every time I wake up is go check. I look at the light, see if the light's on, and sometimes I do get up and he's up. There's the cat in the
And
dog
there's
going there.
moments he sneaks out when he can, when we're not on guard and we haven't locked everything up.
Yeah, like during the day, if someone goes out the door, yeah, my dad, I mean, he won't wander away, but he'll, like want to see what the weather's
Whatever
like.
litter I buy. I don't, whatever's on sale, I get it.
Litter's litter, right?
Litter. Oh, and Angel, thank you.
Cool.
Litter's litter, but the box is amazing. I didn't know if they would use it because it's covered and it, is kind of intimidating, but my cats have taken to it like a pro. Yeah. Litter is expensive. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. If you go and follow me, the litter box that I bought is linked on the video itself. There's a little link, you just hit it and it'll take you there. Yeah, litter is litter. I've tried it all. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Do you have this?
What?
Can you take it?
I'm
Can you tell
here.
people what my TikTok is? I have 3 of them.
She's Mrs. If you take my thing, D-Cell NorCal, she's Mrs. D-Cell NorCal.
D-Cell NorCal, Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3. I have 2
She's
little-
Mrs. D-Cell NorCal and Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3. They're pretty much, if you look at the videos, like my videos, I link both of her accounts on, they're there. Shane, I appreciate that. If someone writes it out, one of the mods writes it out and pins it, would be good. How you doing in Qatar? Hi, Trina. Basically, I can't help it. The animals are amazing. Humans, not as much, but animals are truly amazing. It's in Tibet. How are you doing in Tibet? My God. Yeah, Rita's got it. If someone could pin, there you go. Those are Danielle's accounts. Your daughter's picking up a new kitty. I always love new kitties or new animals. I mean, the best time of my life is when one of our strays got pregnant and had a litter right in our kitchen. And 2 of those cats two of that litter are still here hanging out outside.
And we never get rid of any. My
We
family is a glutton for punishment.
We don't give
then
them away.
Danielle has to do all of the work. Yeah.
Well, you have some expensive box that does most of the work now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get another one.
Don't be nervous. That's my best advice for law school. That's what kills most people is that they freak out. They
I love that.
just don't be nervous. It's no different than college.
So I have to tell you, we've had a big day today.
Betty's account is Josh Pett. I believe Josh Pett is.
Can we talk
Betty's
about our
account.
day?
Yeah, talk about your day.
I have to tell you guys, for those of you who haven't heard, we've had a big day today. Not only have we had a lot of positive business conversations, we also have a daughter whose boyfriend is moving in today. His parents have driven him down with him with all his belongings and are dropping him off in San Diego.
I went to McGeorge. I'm just answering a question.
And they are taking the plunge. They're taking the plunge.
They're moving in together.
They've been together for 7 years, and they're finally embarking on. They're finally able. So there's a lot of anxiety because he doesn't have a job. He's had multiple. He wants to be a fireman, and Hannah has 3 more years of school, so he's moving down to San Diego. And so today's a big, and it's his birthday. It's his 24th birthday. So Justin, happy birthday. It's kind of exciting and scary at the same time, right? Because the parents who are driving, who live down the street from us, have dropping off their baby son. And so it is exciting. I told Hannah to take deep breaths. She kind of had a little panic attack today, and she called her mommy. And I told both of them today, I said, today is the start of your new adventure together.
I remember the first day we moved in. It was an exciting time.
So I'm so excited for them. It's a new chapter, and that means I'm closer to babies. And she said, Mother, please, have 3 more years of school. But it is very exciting. I think for us, it's a new chapter that we haven't experienced.
We'll marry them.
Lisa, she's ordained. She
All right.
can. Lisa, keep on the certificate, and I will tell them that. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for her. I've had to talk her off the ledge a couple times today, because now that it's here, it's finally like, oh shit, it's happening, right? And it's been something they've been waiting for the last 4.5 years. And today is the day. And Dawn, if you're, Willie B, thank you. And today is the day. The poor mom has been crying nonstop. She has 2 boys. The older boy is...
We already heard that.
Oh, all right, never mind. I guess I'm done talking.
Well, you can talk, but just, new things are nice. He's not moving in with us. They're moving in together down to San Diego. And so today's their big day. And the first day together is always a big day, right? So at least it was for me. Danielle doesn't seem to remember it, but I remember the first day.
So somebody did say today, and I stand corrected, because somebody did say, because Dan said the Cranberries was the song that we listened to.
Wasn't the Cranberries?
What was the other one? Sundays.
It's
The Sundays. The Sundays.
That was our first day.
The Sundays.
So romantic.
And what was the song? And I said nope to the person, but I guess you were right. What was the song?
Here's Where the Story Ends by the Sundays.
Well,
which was ironic because it was our first night together in our new place, and the song that we listened to was Here's Where the Story Ends. It was really the beginning, but...
And I said, this is where the story ends? Like, that's so anti-climactic.
It just happened to be the song. It's not like we planned it.
So whoever said the Sundays where the story ends, and I said, nope, well, apparently you were right and I was wrong.
Yeah.
And here we are today.
So who's the romantic one in the relationship?
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
The oldest son, the parents haven't established a girlfriend yet, so this is very exciting for that mother, because Hannah's been the only, and she is amazing to Hannah. You guys, I could cry.
Yeah, I'm so I mean, we love Justin, and we know his family, and he comes from good stock. And really, by looking at his parents and the way they are, that we have no fear. They're just good people.
And she takes care of my banana. She
Yeah,
calls her
she
all the
loves
time. They have a great relationship, and it is amazing.
My dad just went to bed.
I feel very confident in who she's marrying, 100%. It says a lot about the parents.
Well,
They're
not engaged yet.
Not yet, but they've been together for 7 years and
I
never
know,
moved
but we have to wait
together.
till it happens.
Whatever. Anyhow, as a mom, I'm very happy. And today they're moving him in. They were going to organize and then take Justin out and Hannah and their roommate to dinner for his birthday. I'm very proud. I'm very happy. I think this is great. Micah, go to my account and you'll see it. It's Miawat. Yeah, Miawat. So it's really exciting. It's really exciting. I'm excited.
He went to Cal Poly, and he has a degree in fire science.
And then went and just
So if there's anybody that's in the fire industry in San Diego, that's what he wants to get into. He may have to get a job doing something else to make ends meet, but that's, and he is just a good guy. He's just a good stock of people. He played football at Cal Poly, was a star football player at our high school here, and he's just a good kid. He's just a good kid. So if anybody is in the fire industry or has any connections with anything in San Diego or Sacramento for that matter, because we can get him to move back.
No, she has 3
I-
years.
Again, so if anyone in San Diego, shoot me an email.
Hannah's so excited about going to San Diego State. She's like, this
Or
is
any
probably-
job. It doesn't,
she
you know,
said-
anything can get them by. Anybody in San Diego that needs somebody that's going to be good, going to show up and do a good job, I wouldn't push it if I didn't believe in them. The old man is doing fine. He's doing pretty good. He was on earlier, Mark, but he's, you know, he gets tired quick, and he's laying down, probably almost asleep. What? Selena, you just missed them. You just, if you miss them, you just missed them. But again, when I get off here, I'm going to post on the different channels the first videos I've ever posted of my dad, and there's a dramatic change. Not only my dad, but you can see the caregivers. You can see, you know, how inexperienced I was at what I was doing, and you know, there's no instruction booklet for dementia when you take on a parent. You kind of figure it out as you go, and I think I watched those videos. I edited them today and put them together, and it was very different to me. Both my dad and me, two very different people. Than
I'm kind of emotional, you know, and he doesn't get it. It's kind of emotional for me today. There's been a lot of good progress today with a lot of different things, and you know, having my daughter, knowing the relationship and the struggles, knowing the struggles that they've gone through for the last 4.5 years of being apart, I'm so happy for her. And she had like had an hour out. They were an hour out, and she called me. She FaceTimed me. She's like, "Okay, I'm having a panic attack," and because she's like, it's literally happening.
And if you go back about 3 weeks, there's a poem that I wrote about them when they were graduating from high school and both going to different colleges. I wrote a poem about it. It's called First Love. It's
I'm
on
really emotional about it.
TikTok and IG.
If I cry, it's my emotions, but it's a new phase for us. It's a new dimension. It's a new kind of fun little thing, and I'm so excited for them. And I told Hannah, I said, deep breaths, honey. And me and Justin have a completely humorous relationship. Like we're sarcastic with one another. We're not serious. And I literally sent him a very emotional text this morning. Happy birthday. I'm so excited for your new adventure. You guys are going to rock this. He's stressed out. He doesn't have a job. He just finished the fire academy on top of everything else.
I think we covered this. I mean, honestly, we've been
Never
going
mind.
through it.
I'll talk about it tomorrow morning.
We've covered it. That's why we put up the hall. Anybody in the fire industry, help out.
You've said that.
Someone asked when my dad was diagnosed. He started showing symptoms about 80, so about 12 years ago. So this is 12 years from the first signs of symptoms. Lorenzo, rest in peace.
Yes, I'll tell you tomorrow when he's not here. Men don't have dads don't have the same emotional, shit.
All right, well, I mean, people do come in and out quickly, but the signs, you will recognize the signs, because it's just when something happens that is so out of character for the person that you know or that you knew, you'll know that there's something going on. I mean, it's apparent, you know, and it may not be like every day. It may take a while till they start accumulating and they become, you know, more. That kind of behavior becomes, you know, more like every day or multiple times a day. But you'll see the first signs, right? And you'll know that's just something's off there. And then it just goes from, they just start increasing. You'll see more and more and more and more signs. And, you know, very, very early on, you know that you're dealing with somebody with a problem.
Yeah, so Nat, 4 years ago is when things started getting worse. And ultimately, that's when the decisions were made. It was funny because things started happening, and I was like in the background going, we need to fix something. We need to fix something. And as a woman, I think it's different for us because we are the mothering type. And I was like, something's not right. We guys got to get a plan, you got to get a plan. And of course, boys being boys, it took a minute until it was really bad. And then we made a plan.
And that's probably the norm, right? You don't act until oftentimes you're forced to. And we certainly were lacking in planning. And that's information we can pass along to people, in the early symptoms. It took a long time from the first sign of symptoms till we had to take them in. But we could have done a lot better in preparing.
So my suggestion is this: when you start seeing symptoms, start getting planning. Yeah.
And start talking to your siblings, and if there's
Oh no, Mary.
you got to plan not only for financial things, you got to step in to protect early. Because the minute you start seeing signs, they're more susceptible to scams or frauds or fraudsters.
And we don't always have the answers, right? Most families don't have plans until it's like,
Yeah, we had no
you
plan.
need to.
We moved him into Mark's house in one day, because he had fallen. I've told the story 1,000 times. And it was one day. It was like at lunch, Mark, he's got up today, and we moved all of his crap and moved him in one day.
And I tell you, I saw it, and it was really worrisome. It was the mother and me that was like, nope.
Sadie, that's what happens. It was a fall for us too. Thank God he didn't break anything.
Aaron, his mom is the same way, very sensitive. She does not want to be a burden. She looks at it as a burden, which
And we
is
keep
kind
telling
of
her it's not
the
a burden.
same way I look at it for my kids. I don't expect them to do it. And I also, as the daughter-in-law, always tell her, Joanne, I would take you in a heartbeat. It would be my pleasure. My pleasure. And I've told her that many times. And my kids reinforce that too.
She does want her privacy and her independence. She's physically, worse than my dad, but mentally she's there.
She's there mentally. So physically it's hard, but mentally she's there, and that's what keeps it.
She knows what we're doing, and she just doesn't want to add on, which, of course it's really not.
It's respectful, but at the same time, like, I understand because she feels the same way I feel. And she sees how, Dan and Mark care for, the dad, and she doesn't want to add any more stress to their lives. Yeah. But it's not at this point. I would gladly take her and care for her. Totally. That's what I do.
Look at someone in Ojai.
That's what I do. He still does have his own teeth.
Yeah, he brushes his teeth every day on his own, twice, sometimes 4 times a day.
Did you
Commerce Springs Park. I went to Commerce Springs Elementary School. Roshan, are you from Saratoga, California?
You look at there. I wish you guys.
I've had hair for 20 years.
I wish Joanne would come on more. You guys would fall in love with her. She's really a fascinating woman.
My mom's the one who really taught me. Everything you see with my dad, I learned from my mom,
Brian,
not from my dad.
She's
My
not.
mom taught me, who to respect and right from wrong, and to love animals and people and do the right thing. My mom's the one who ingrained all that in me. She is my hero. She is my hero.
She's an amazing woman.
And the only thing I've always wanted to make her proud. Always.
You're gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
Well, you should.
I'm not.
I love his hair mishap. I don't think Joanne liked animals. She did, and Ed wouldn't. He hated animals at the time. He got rid of her dog. Her one favorite dog was a German Shepherd.
It was 2 German Shepherds.
Oh, 2 German Shepherds, and Ed took them.
This is before I was born.
We don't know where Ed took them, but she
Because
was pissed off.
He came home one night with my older siblings from skiing. I wasn't born yet, and apparently when he walked in, the German Shepherds, who were very protective of their person, which happened to be my mom, and they growled at my dad, and then the next day they were gone. They growled. They wouldn't let him in the middle of the night.
Ed had a habit of taking dogs we don't know where.
and it was convenient because we had an Australian Shepherd that we loved, and I think it knew, didn't know Baxter or Clint, no, it knew Gertie. And so I adopted this dog, and it was a tough adoption. It was a fear biter, but it loved our family. It was good with everybody, the kids, when we had babies. But it would go out. You couldn't keep it in the house. It would jump the fence,
To the train
and it would
station.
go attack our neighbors or like growl at them in their garage.
And delivery people.
And so
it
we
was
had to
not-
take the dog back to the pound. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. It was a horrible fucking
Yeah.
weekend.
The train
And
station.
you know how I did it? I had called my dad. My dad had to come and take the dog and return it. I couldn't physically do it. But my dad was there to
Yeah.
take care of the business.
Whenever we needed an animal, which was one,
And my dad could do
Ed
it.
took him away. It was horrible.
We have a cemetery out in our backyard where we bury all of our animals now, including my mom's dog. Oh, that was horrible.
Hi, Fiona.
Mark and I had to take Ginger, my mom's dog, to the
She's
vet,
Ginger's out here.
and it was a little, what was it? A little, whatever the little
Chihuahua.
a little Chihuahua, and it was a tiny dog, and Mark and I had to be with it when it went. And both Mark and I were bawling. It wasn't even our dog. The dog's buried out there. Oh, that was horrible.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But Ed's never been a real big animal lover. He tolerates my animals now. Sometimes he loves them, sometimes he hates them. It just depends on the day.
He loves them. He just doesn't like them on his bed or on the tables or on the couches. You know,
Or us kissing them.
Yeah, he doesn't like us
that.
kissing the dogs, and we do that. He looks like you're gonna catch something. Millie is awesome.
My pick.
Millie Pig. I just fed Millie an apple
Eric,
today.
my pick.
I never saw Pet Cemetery, but it's another Stephen King movie.
Your dad buried dogs in caskets.
No dog has
Good man.
died. It's been a few years since we've had a dog die. We almost lost a dog.
5
We
years
almost
ago.
lost
5 years
Baxter.
ago.
That was a horrible weekend.
And
I was
Dan
with my mom.
Dan would pick his animals over me too.
I was.
Who has to die? Danielle, fine. Fine. Coco is your favorite. She's my favorite too. But Baxter has his own qualities. That is very.
Baxter's my dog.
He likes to feed Coco. He sure does. Yeah. This is the Apple Ultra, the first generation. I love this thing.
Grandpa is sleeping, Kayla.
This is his time for bed. Between 6 and we'd like to try to keep him up till 6:30.
And keep him up as long as we can, because hopefully then he sleeps through the night. But
Lori, he will be alive to take care of me.
he was
No
up
shit.
at 5 a.m. this morning, and I got up and put him back to bed.
Megan,
But then I
stop.
couldn't sleep
Really?
after that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's a unique one, let me tell you. Edward is a unique guy. Much lovable today than he was 20
Jessa,
years ago.
we're doing great. Thanks
Yeah.
for asking. I hope you are too.
Their own caskets, really?
Thanks, Charlene.
It's a Brandon. It's a 996.
It's not a turbo. By today's standards, even like a Tesla is going to blow away my Porsche off the line, but it's still my favorite toy.
Good.
And I'm going to give it to Andrew when I die. Andrew will get it, and it will. Hopefully that will stay in the family. It's a 40th anniversary. The car is registered. There were only like 1,900 of them made.
Oh, hi, Roshan.
Roshan, you are from Saratoga, and so Congress Springs, where I went to school, is now houses. But that was
Lucky
where I
now.
grew up in Saratoga. That's my hometown.
Ed's,
That's where I call home.
Ed's
I went
much-
to Saratoga High.
Ed's much sweeter and kinder now, than he was before dementia. He has really changed as a human. Yeah.
He's just not as feisty. He's the same person.
Oh, he can be feisty.
Well, at times you can see the old grandpa. come
Today
out,
he
but-
was really sweet. He had a really calm, chill day, and he was really sweet.
Mickey, we're talking about Saratoga, California, but Saratoga was named after Saratoga in New York. And the Congress Springs, I believe that there are Congress Springs, like water in New York, in Saratoga, New York. And so Congress Springs is also a name that's associated with Saratoga, California.
Croft asked if he's always loved me. I think he's loved me in the way he knows
I think
how.
so, sure.
I think so. Even despite our differences. I think he's always loved me.
You need a tour of the Porsche. I could I can show you the Porsche real quick here.
Well, you gotta take 2 out. I just wiped it
You
down.
bring that. I have to. How
I'm
can
gonna
I
go
open?
back very easily.
I can do it very easily.
Yeah,
I
do
can
all
carry
the time.
these, open the door.
Yes. I mean, you're
I'm going to
56
do it with my
years
foot
old.
here.
Figure it out. There you go.
There's my foot.
There you go.
That's, oh, there's Blue Kitty. Hi, Blue Kitty. There it is. That's it. Danielle installed that phone thing in there, but this is it. My pride and joy. This is my pride and joy. It's 20 years old, but it still looks classic. It just looks great. I love it, and I will never get rid of it. That's it. It's a stick. You can see they're 911. If you got in, you can see it's a limited edition. In the back, they have this. You can recognize them because of that. So you can see 40. That says 911 on the back. Anytime you see that, you know it's a 2004. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get in here. Hang on. Sorry. Oh. There we go. There. Good thing I have soccer skills that I passed on to my daughter, Jennifer. Oh, she would be really pissed if she heard me say that.
Are you bitching about the radio?
No, I said I have foot skills that I passed along to my daughter who played football. I played soccer in college.
Oh, Jesus.
Football, if you're in
Yeah,
England or
fair.
whatever. I bought it with 1,300 miles, so it was pretty new. It had 1,300 miles when I bought it. It was some rich guy bought it, and he had like a whole bunch of sports cars
When the
and
stock market crashed, he needed to upload some of his.
whatever he did. But
Yeah.
I do remember the movie Risky Business. I mean, that was back when I was a kid. That was Tom Cruise,
Horses.
and it was a 928 in that.
Hi, Jose.
Tom Cruise drove the 928 into the lake, which is another nice Porsche.
We always
And
want.
Eric, they said that in the movie. There is no
There's
substitute.
no substitute. I just wiped it down today and started it because guess who does it? Me, not him. I told him to take it yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, it needs to be
My dad cannot get in and out
No,
of the car.
you went to the office yesterday. I said drive the car. We haven't driven it. I haven't driven it since Vegas.
Yeah, but I went at 7 in the morning and I would have had to move cars around.
Oh no.
We're not watching. I'm not watching the convention. I'm not watching. I'm really not even watching the news right now. You know, there's just so much.
Too much.
It's just it's draining. You know that the division in this country is I think the most damaging
Emily,
thing.
that's
I don't
not
think
us.
much beyond the candidates that are
Larry's
running.
here.
It's the division.
Larry's here.
Hey, Larry. How you doing in Paraguay? Thanks for the finger heart, Eileen. Chicago. You know, my dad was always funny, and he was always, he always did well in front of crowds. And he's kind of like me. I'm a loner by myself. You know, I'm just not very on.
That's what a loner is by yourself.
Yeah, I'm a loner a lot. So like if there's a lot of people in the house or there's a party, you know, you might find me hiding in the corner somewhere.
In his chair.
But my dad, I mean, he'd come to life. Up in Bellingham, been there many times.
How many times, like, we told Ed, don't come over because we were having, like, a get-together, and he would just show up.
My dad showed up every day.
Kelsey loves to be alone, too. Kelsey.
How you doing in West Virginia, Pammy?
Or in a hotel room. Yes, by himself. That was from C.
Waterloo, Ontario. You speak French up there? In Vermont. My sister just moved back from Vermont. My niece went to University of Vermont. So we're familiar with, back when it was when my brother Mark went to go visit my sister in Vermont that we ended up taking my dad half time because we realized how hard it was.
Crochet. Yes. Eric, we don't ask those questions. look, you want to piss him off? That's the way to do it. He knew how to piss you off. I told him money or medical, it pisses you off. Oh yeah, C did see you a lot of times. She's like, I saw Dan, he looked like he was walking with a purpose. I said, did you stop him? She's like, no, because he was focused. Celeste.
Congratulations, Foxy Roxy, and if you see your son, tell him thanks for his service and your family sacrifice. My dad has not voted. He did not vote in the 2020 election. I think he voted in the 16. We might have helped him vote, but he did not vote in the 2020 election. And he won't vote in 2024. Just because he just can't, he can't, my dad, he just can't make that decision.
Mm-mm.
I hear you, but first of all, we live in California, so it's not like, it's gonna come down to one vote, so. How you doing in Santa Clara,
Jeff.
Roxy? We're from Santa Clara County.
Mowing. I'm always doing something.
Hi, Dan from DR. Where's DR?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, is that what it is? Dominican Republic?
That's what I'm guessing.
That's good. I know, I love California. I mean, I only know California. I grew up here. I've never been anywhere else. I don't like the gas prices. It's the homes are expensive, but I love the weather is incredible. I'm 2 hours from the ocean. I'm 2 hours from Yosemite. I'm an hour from wine country. I'm an hour and a half from, Lake Tahoe. You can't. I'm really an hour and a half from San Francisco, an hour and a half from San Jose, hour and a half from Santa Cruz, 2 hours from Santa Cruz. Gas is more expensive here because they have regulation and the refinery process is more costly.
Let's not talk about it. Somebody's going to turn it political.
Well, it's not political. It's just a
But
fact.
they will.
Yeah, I'm here in California.
Eric, that's our anniversary weekend. So every July 13th, we typically are in
I will
Lake
tell
Tahoe
you-
for this. My suitcase that I used this weekend for Vegas is
I was
from
in
the
that
celebrity
golf tournament.
tournament.
I was in that golf tournament
Yeah.
one year when I was a big gambler
Yeah.
back then. But yeah, we love that tournament, and I've met a lot of celebrities back
Yeah.
then. Like we played blackjack with John Elway.
This
and
was the
met
first
Michael
year.
Jordan.
Dan, we were
Jerry
in Vegas,
Rice.
and Dan was like, "We are in Tahoe all the time at this."
Yeah, because we're normally at that golf
Uh-huh.
tournament.
It's the best time. That's one of my favorite times to be in Tahoe is the golf tournament.
Sanchez, you got good gas prices in Texas and Alaska, where they drill. They not only do they get good gas prices, but they
Oh
get
my God, Eric, it's badass.
they get money from
so fun.
the state's drilling every year.
Oh, sorry, Jessica. Are you getting ready?
I am.
hungry, and I
I'm
have to-
starving.
And I have
Guys,
to respond to Rocky.
thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back on Friday, right? And it's been a pleasure. I'm glad my dad came out. For those of you that were on,
And if you haven't seen it, I'll show clips.
it was pretty amazing. So
Oh, thanks, Gustin.
thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight, guys. Everyone have a great night. Do
See you in the
something
morning.
fun
Love you guys.
and have a good night's sleep.